So recording is started. So now coming back to the stuff. So here we have the full stack. You can just see the PPT over here, right? So you can see the screen. So the screen is visible, right? So the where we have been shown one particular slide for you guys. Is it visible, Bhavana?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here you can see what is the full stack. First of all, the full stack is something which having the front end part and we're having a back end part over here. So if I just say you one example, so the live example of the website, that is a Cloud Synergy. So which is a website cloudsynergy.in. So what is the cloudsynergy.in over here? It is a name of the website, right? So whenever you open this particular link anywhere in the universe, you will be opening with the particular website will get open. Okay. So how it is been done, so what is the programming is been used to it, and all of the things we need to know before creating a website. And these all the things will be I will be telling you with this particular PPT, as well as this is the example I will be going to take the particular website of the Cloud Synergy. So here you can see, so we have something like we have the particular navbar over here. So top we have the header section. In the header section we have the particular data of the particular company, and we have the logos. Then second part we are having a navbar over here. So we are having a navbar, and here we are having the particular slides has been going here. They have been written the particular stuff, all those things has been going on. So how it is been done? So to create a website, we need to have the two things, that is a front end knowledge and we need to have a back end knowledge. Okay, so the front end knowledge, these all the stuff we need to know, and the back end, it is about this one. I'll just tell you one by one. So first, for the front end part, front end you can just take, this is the front end part. So whatever you are seeing in the particular screen, the website, so this is all about the front end. So by using the front end, it is been prepared. So for the front end, we are using the particular languages. So what is the particular stuff we are using? We are using the HTML. So the HTML is a hypertext markup language. So if I just open the site, if I just press Ctrl U, you can see the source code of it. So here you can see we are having the particular HTML tag, right? So whatever the HTML thing is there, it has been converted into the particular UI design. In this particular UI design format, it is going to display over here. So first thing is a HTML. So what is HTML? HTML is a hypertext markup language. So where you can just say I'll be just providing the particular header part, body part, all those things. So it is for HTML. I'll just show you one live example itself for you. So to create any stuff, so if you to create any of the website and all those things, you need to have a code editor. So I'll just tell you one by one, and one example for the live coding. I'll just show you the live coding for the HTML part over here. Okay, so now so if I just I will just close this particular folder over here. Okay, if I'll just close the particular folder from here. So what I'm going to do here is, so I'll just create one new folder here. So first we need to create a new folder over here. So I'll just tell you the HTML. So why HTML is needed, and why CSS is needed, and why JavaScript is needed, and why Python is needed. Okay, so we'll go in step by step, so you'll understand the particular flow. So I'll just tell here as a project over here. So the folder name I'm just keeping as a PROG project. So this one I am going to open inside my Visual Studio Code. Okay, so I'll just tell open with the code. So what is code editor? So where we are writing the particular code in this particular editor. So it is an open source, so where we can write the particular codes over here. So now what I'll do here is, so here I'll just create one new file. So I'll just name it as index.html file. Okay, so so as it is a HTML file, whenever you are creating an HTML files, the extension should be what? It should be a .html file. Okay, so if I just press shift exclamatory and enter it, so you can see I'm getting a boiler template of it. I'm getting a boiler template. So I'll explain you what is the flow of the HTML here. So HTML is what? Hypertext markup language. So here it starts with the tag HTML. So here it is using a language is equal to en. En is nothing but English. Okay, so in the HTML file we will be having two parts. So one part is called as a header part, and the second part is called as a body part. In the header tag, you will be adding what? You will be adding the SEOs over here. So what is SEO? So SEO is something. So if I just show you with the stuff here, if I'll just press here, I'll just write here as a Cloud Synergy. Okay, Cloud Synergy. Okay, so I'll just write Cloud Synergy over here. So once I write the Cloud Synergy, you can see in the Google, the particular Cloud Synergy is ranking on the top. right? And here we are having a description, all those things. So how the description is coming from here, how the page is going to rank in the Google at the top. So these all things done with the SEO, that is a search engine optimization. So that all the things will be providing under the meta tags. So you'll be providing a meta tags, you will be providing the content, you will be providing the description, all those things. Okay, so one more time, but that is the thing where we have been adding inside our header parts, and here we will be going to apply the CSS. That I will come at the step 2. So this is the step 1 of the creating a website over here. So here we will be providing a title. Title is something like what is the title. I'll just show you where the title can be seen. So here you can see I am getting a title as a network consulting design. So how I am getting the network and consulting design, that all the things will be given in the part of a title. And whatever the thing you are seeing here, so from the top header section to at the end of the page, so what are the stuff you have been added over here, what are the things you are seeing in the website, that all the things is been going to provide under the section of a body. So that is how the front end is built. If I just show you one example, the simple example, so I'll just tell this is my website. Okay, so I'll just tell website title. So the title name I'm giving as a website title. So in the body tag I'll just give the header tag. So I'll just tell welcome to world. So, okay, something I'm just writing welcome to the world over here in the header tag, in the h1 tag. So this is one tag inside the HTML. If I just click on to the go live over here, so you can see we have been successfully one particular HTML file. So you can see here the website title is been visible, as well as you can see all the things is been coming, what are the stuff written inside the body, it is coming over here. Okay, so this is how the particular HTML is been done. This is all the HTML which I am talking over here in the front end part. So this is the just an HTML is a basic thing to create a website for the full stack. If you are going with the thing for the backend, if you are suppose you are learning Python programming language, so there will be always the step 2. So the step 2 you will be learning a Django or a Flash, that I'll tell you. So then obviously you need to connect the front end stuffs. So for that the basic thing you need to know the HTML thing, and it is a very easiest part in the programming career. The first one is the HTML thing. Okay, so here you can see we have built a particular file over here. So if I want to give some of the paragraph over here, if I just tell I want to have a paragraph, so I'll just write some of the paragraph over here. I'll just save it. So here I'll just give one HR tag. So HR is nothing but a line tag. Again I'll just give a paragraph tag. Again I'll just give it as a lorem. So same thing I'll just copy for 1, 3, 4 times. If I just save the particular file, so you can just see once I save, you can see the particular website is been visible in this particular format. So you can see what is the difference between this website as well as this website. So this website is an attractive one. So you can see all the colorings, and you can see the functionalities of the website, and you can just see all the things is been aligned in a particular fashion. But here in this particular stuff, you can just see it is just a normal encoded one, like it's look like some 90s 80s website. So where there is no color, there is no styling, nothing. So for that particular purpose, we are coming with the concept of the CSS. So what is the CSS? CSS is a cascading style sheet. Okay, so what is the work of the CSS? If I just show you the CSS over here, if I just tell CSS, so you can see the W3 school we are being given about here. So CSS is it is a language we will be using to style the HTML document, and we will be applying the CSS for all the elements for the particular tags. Okay, so then we'll see what is the CSS over here. So you can see they are being given few of the examples. So here I'll just tell you with this code editor itself. So now basically you need to understand just one thing. So the CSS is being used to what? CSS is used to give the colorings to it, giving the font size, giving the margins, and giving the padding, and we'll be seeing the flex concept. And here one particular row we can divide it into n number of columns. So suppose this row is a 12 columns, so the 6th column is used for the image, and the 6th column is used for the particular content. So these all the things can be achieved using a concept of CSS. Okay, so if I just give you one more example, take example of the human being. So I am a person, so just the bones, just the skeleton is nothing but a HTML thing. Okay, so whatever the colors of my skin and the colors of my hairs and the colors of my eyes, all those things is a CSS. You can just understand in this particular way also. And you can take one more example for the particular building. So whatever the apartment is been built without paint, okay, that is a HTML, that is only a structure. So for the apartment you have done the colorings, you have done the painting, and you have done all the like you have applied the number of what you can say the design, all those things, that is a css. Okay, for the website, the css which is gives the attraction for the website. So where how much padding should be there, how much margin should be there, what should be the color of it, all those things can be achieved using css. To achieve the css, there are n number of ways. In my training session, I'll be saying you the 3 ways how to achieve. So one simple way, I'll just say it over here. So I need to use the tag that is a style tag. So where we need to use inside the header part. So inside the header, I can give the styling to it. I'll just give the style over here. So I'll say whatever my h1 tag is there, I'll just tell. So if I want to access the h1 tag, so whatever the title, whatever the content is written inside the h1 tag, if I want to convert, so if I want to give the colorings to it, I'll just tell dot h1 over here. So I'll just tell I want to just tell the particular color, color color. I want to just give the color is equal to red color. So I want to just give the particular color to the red color over here. If I just save it over here, so here I can just select as a normal HTML. You can see it is been selected as a Django. So this one I'll just say you at the time of training. So just understand what is the thing is going on here. So here you see, so what I'll do here is I want to just give the particular color to red color over here. So I want to change the h1 tag to red color. Same way I want to just tell dot p paragraph. So whatever the content is written inside the paragraph tag, so I want to just say whatever the content, so whatever the color is there. So let's tell color, I want to just make it as or which color I'll just use it as aqua. So I'll just give the background color. So I'll just give the background color to something like black. Okay, so I'll just choosing these 2 things. So if I just save this much, so if I just come back to the website and refresh it, so it is not got changed. So the style has been changed. So why it is not getting changed? So if I just take as a dot, so sorry, the class we need to just give it as a header and a paragraph tag, because we are not using a class name, so we are no need to access with the dot operator. So here I am just changing the h1 color to red. I am changing the paragraph color to what? The color should be this particular color aqua, and the background we have been changed to black. So once I save, if I just open the website, so you can see the color is been changed to red color, and you can see the particular paragraph color is been changed to the particular color. So we have been applied few of the stylings, and we have been applied the stuff. So if I want this to make it at the center, so we have the css property. So the css property I can apply is text center to the, so whatever the alignment is there, I can just give it as a text align to the particular center. So that if I just give the particular property for that, so the text align to center, so the content will come under the at the particular center. So it is just okay, this is just refreshing 1 second. So this is all about the css. I hope you have understood about what is the html as well as the css term. So we'll just open the particular file. So sometimes it stucks. So I'll just open the particular folder inside my VS Code editor. Okay, so this was the folder, right? So let's select the particular folder. It will just get open inside the VS Code. So this is all about the CSS. So I hope you have understood how the CSS is going to work, and we have been seen how to create our first HTML page. So what is the use of the CSS? We can just provide the styling, all those things. I'll just give the properties over here. One more property. I'll just tell text align. So let's tell TXTILGIN align. So I want to just give it to the text align to center. So if I just give text align to center, you can just see. So if I just save this particular file, so you can see I'll be getting an option of live folder because it has been restarted. So it is just it takes a little bit time. Okay, so here you can see it is not getting. So I can just directly open with over here. I can just tell directly open the HTML file. So directly you can open the HTML file inside your Google Chrome, or else you can just they'll be having an option of live. So you can just open with the particular option. Okay, so it is just takes a little bit time whenever it starts. So let's see. So I'll just refresh again. So if I just open the folder, it is going to start. Please bear with me. So I'll just tell here as an extension that is a live server. Okay. So if I just open directly with the HTML file, you can just see if I just open that directly, you can see the thing is been coming at the center. So even we can open the particular file with the center. So this is the use of the CSS over here. So why we need the JavaScript? So JavaScript is something, suppose you see now So now I am just clicking onto this about page. So if I'm just clicking onto this about page, you can see the thing is getting refreshed and it is going to the URL that is about us. So the functionalities is happening. So something is happening over here whenever I click any of the button. So if I just click onto any of the buttons, so some functionality is going on. That is been provided by what? That is been provided with our JavaScript. So JavaScript is a you can just say it is a soul of the website. So where it is you can see for the human being. So I am a person, so I am normal person. If I am not having the soul, I am a one dead person, right? So whatever the soul is there, that soul you can relate with the JavaScript. Like it is the functionalities of the website. Whenever I click onto the submit button, what thing should get happen. Whenever I'm doing the login, so what the particular thing should happen. When I'm doing the sign up, how the data should go to the from the front end to the back end part, how it should be dealing. So all this thing can be provided with what it can be used with the JavaScript part over here. Okay, so that is all about the stuffs. So I can just cancel this stuff. So you can see I'm getting an option of go live over here. If I just click, it has been open inside the stuffs. So for the JavaScript, you will be having the one thing that is we will be using a scripts over here, script. So inside the script tag, you will be rating the particular JavaScript over here. So that thing you can just see in the training. So just understand the JavaScript is something like it is a soul of the website. So whenever we are clicking the particular buttons, whenever I want to go from one page to another page, and what all the functionalities are there, so that all can be achieved with the JavaScript over here. You can see here the one particular thing is being got popped up over here. So if I just click onto this into mark, it is getting evaporated. That means it is with the help of the JavaScript, these all the things can be done. So this is all about just a website, like how to create a website. Okay, like HTML, CSS and JavaScript together. So if you people having problem with all these three, I don't want to learn all these three, I want to go with the shortcuts. So for such people, they have been introduced with the Bootstrap thing. So what is the Bootstrap? So if I just show you with the getbootstrap.com. So Bootstrap is a famous and the most used site in the world to create the website. So each and every website which you are seeing right now, 99.9% it has been developed using the Bootstrap. So in the Bootstrap, you don't need to care about the styling, you don't need to care about the scripts. Just you will be what? You will be just like think like how you will copy paste in the exams. So same thing. Even I have copy pasted in the exam sometimes. So same thing in the Bootstrap, it is also the stuff like that. So here also we'll be just copying the code and we'll just implementing inside our stuffs over here, and we'll be just doing over here. If I just show you one live example, so I'll just go to the documentation. So in the document, what they're saying, we have a starter template. Just use our starter template in your code. So what I'll do, I'll just remove everything from here. I'll just paste it direct as it is with the starter template. So you can see in just 10 seconds, I can just create one particular form. I can in just 10 seconds, I can just create one particular form over here. So you can see I want to create something like this. I want to create something like this, which has one input button as well as one submit button like that. I want to just build such stuff like that. Or if I just show you here as one form, if I just search for the forms, so you can see, suppose I want to build a login form which takes email as well as a password. So they are giving us the code. So what this code is doing, don't care about that. So this I'll just tell you later. So just as you can see, I will just show you, I'm showing you the example. That thing I'll just copy with here and I'll just paste it over here. If I just click on to the go live, so you can see in just 2 seconds of time, I have built the particular form and I have created one button over here. You can see, so where I can just provide the email address. If I submit, you can see it is going to take a validation, and whatever the thing I'm typing in the password, it is invisible because the type is given as a password. So you can see, so easily we have been created this particular form. So if I want to make it a little bit beautiful, so what I'll just give it here is that I'll just tell class is equal to container. So I'll just give class is equal to container, and from the margin from the top I want to give it as a 4. So this is the class I can just use. This is a Bootstrap class. If I just save it, so you can see, so all the thing, it has been coming little bit center over here. You can see, so these all the things can be developed using the Bootstrap. So Bootstrap is something which is developed using HTML, CSS as well as JavaScript as well as a jQuery. So using these 4 things, this Bootstrap is being developed. So where we are only will be focusing on the design. We are not focusing on the part that is a HTML, CSS. We are not focusing over here. So we are not focusing on the JavaScript. Whenever it is needed, we can do it. But if you are not having the knowledge with that, you can just go ahead with the Bootstrap. So where we have a number of things, you can see in the components here, they have been provided. We can just use a number of buttons. So here, how the person have the names. like my name is Rohan, his name is particular Rohit, like that. So here for the blue color they have been given as a primary, secondary, success, danger. So they have been given the universal name for it. So whenever you are using a primary, so you will be assigned to the blue color. So this is all you can see how they have been given the code for us. We can understand with the reading with the documentation over here. Suppose I want to have the navbar, I can just copy the navbar over here. You can see they have been provided a navbar. Suppose I want to display such a navbar, so you can see each and every website will be having a navbar. You can see the navbar over here. So you can see in just single, just 1 second, I can just paste the code and I can just save it, and you can see the navbar is been ready in our website. You can see the navbar is been ready. So these all the things very quickly and efficiently we can develop the website using the Bootstrap stuff over here. So which is most which is most used as well as a thing. So this is the website we have been built. So here we have created a new navbar, and here we have an email address and the password. Suppose I want to log in. So whenever I'm logging in, I need to submit the button. I need to provide the information. Suppose I want to add a validation now. So I want to store the data in the database. I want to store the data into the database. So what comes next? So the step 3 is the backend part. So we have been built the front end. So just I'm not going to introduce with the React as well as Angular, that is some later. So just an example I am just giving. What is front end? Front end is something which we can design the particular website. So which we have been designed right now. You can see this is a website we have been designed where we have a navbar, where we have the forms. So using what? Using the Bootstrap, HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Now I want to make this website functional. I want to make this website functional where actually the email should get validated, actually the login should happen, actually the thing should go from one page to another page. So you can see it is not working right now. So it is not working right now, just it is a design, just it is a one normal website with the front end part only. So now if I want to make it functional, we'll be coming with the concept of the backend over here. So before going to the backend part, so what is the thing you need to know? You need to know at least one programming language, either the Java, either the Python. So where the Python comes into the picture right now. So we are been so this particular batch is for the Python. So I'll be talking only for the Python stuff. So why Python is required? So first thing is Python is a programming language, all you know. So where we can where we have a number of concepts with the Python, and we will be after learning all the concepts like the basics concepts and the advanced concepts. Next step, we are going with the frameworks of the Python. So in the framework, we have the Django, which is the top #1 framework of Python, and we have the Flask. So these are the top 2 #1 framework of the Python. So using that particular frameworks, I can connect our thing to the backend part over here, where I can store the details and I can store the data into the database, and I can just retrieve the data, I can update, I can create, insert, delete operation. All the things can be done inside the particular programming language itself. So if I want to make this website as a functional, so I need to go ahead with the concept of Python. So if I am using a Python as a backend language with the Python frameworks, that is a Django as well as the Flask. So we'll be looking on all the framework, and we'll be looking on how to create an entire professional website in the training period. So this is just one idea I have been given for you guys. So what exactly the things for the front end and back end, why programming language is needed. So programming language is needed for the basic of framework. So because without frameworks there is no website. So if you are going with the Java, you need to know about the Spring. Here I have not mentioned. If I want to mention, I can just tell. If I am going with the Java over here, so in the Java we have the framework that is a Spring. So we have the Spring, and we have the Spring Boot, and we have the JPA for the database connections, and we have the Hibernate. So these all the things comes underway in the Java. If you are going with the Python, you will be having a Flask. Either you will be having a Django if you are going with the Python programming language. If you are going with the Java programming language, you will be having Spring, Spring Boot, JPA, Hibernate for the backend part in the Java. If you are going with the Node.js, you will be having a Node.js, Express.js, and if you are going with the language that is a PHP, you will be having a Laravel framework over here. Okay, so this is all about the backend thing. So it is not necessary everything you need to know. No, if you know only one thing like Python, Flask, you can easily build a website. If you are knowing just a Django, you can easily just build a website. But the pre-requirement is what you need to know the Python programming language. Okay, so Python is the most framework because we can develop the website, we can go ahead with the machine learning, we can go ahead with the data science part. All those things comes under the picture in the Python, and Python is very easy to learn, easy to understand, easy to explore and easy to understand all the code what is been written, and it is very simple, and it is where the codes is very less in the Python. And the you can just I can just say one more thing, like easily you can debug the particular things in the Python. And for the beginner, if you're not knowing anything, like you're on zero right now, so if you start with the Python, easily you can learn the Python in the very few couple of weeks, and you can go ahead with the one framework. And easily these all the things whichever I have been sent you about the front end, HTML, CSS, JS, Bootstrap, this is also very couple of days you can learn. Then easily you can build your ideas into one particular reality model, as like one particular website you can just build such like that, which has functionalities, all those things like that. So now it comes under the database. If I tell you about the database, so here what I'm if I just fill the form and submit, so what is the task of the Python? So the task of the Python is to take the data from the client and go reach to the server and validate the data. If the validation is successful, the data should be stored. To store the data, we are having a database. For the storing the data, we are having the database. So we have this number of database: MongoDB, SQLite3, SQL, PostgreSQL. So these all are databases. So where we can store the data, retrieve the data, delete the data, update operation. So the backend and the whatever the thing is there right now in the world, so for the any website, so there are only four things you need to understand. What is the fourth thing here is, so if I just create one new add a label, if I just tell, so here the fourth thing is a just CRUD. Okay, so this is a CRUD is happening everywhere. So what is CRUD? CRUD, C is from the C, it is a create, read, update and delete. So if I'm opening the website, what is the thing is happening here? So it is a read operation. For me, it is a read operation right now. So if I'm just opening any website, it is a read operation. I can just read the website. So one thing is been covered. The C is been covered. Sorry, the R is been covered. Read operation. Now I want to insert. I want to contact the particular administration from them. So now if I just click onto the contact page, here we have the contact page. So here what is happening? If I just type something like this, and if I just something press and submit, so this is what, this is a insert operation. That is what insert operation is one done. So that is I can just insert or a create. So the both are same. The creating is been going on over here. Just I'm creating the data. So I'm just creating the data and I'm just submitting it here. So this is one operation is done. And what is the update? Suppose once I just submit it, so if the administrator, if the who have done this website, the admin, the sir, which if you want to update it, he can update my details. So that is going from the administration side. And what is the delete? So even the delete is also is going from the administration side. Once the data is been read by the particular owner of the website, he can update or he can delete the particular data from it. So only this is a thing is going on over here. It is a thing is going on in the entire website stuff over here. So if I just click onto the full stack Python over here, so you can just see, if I just open this website in this particular way, you can see what is the here read operation is been going on. So this all the data is been added from whom? This all the data is been added from the administrator. He can add the data, he can edit the data, he can delete the data, and he can read the particular stuff. So this all goes under what in the NA of the website. In the it is what about the complete backend is been going to come into the picture over here. So this is all about the front end, backend and database I have been said you. So this is all I am just leaving for right now. It is not necessary. So this is all just I have just given you the overview of the website. So how the website is been done and where exactly our programming is been used over here. So the programming is used especially inside our backend part. So where for the interactions with the website from going to one page to another page, for taking the data, retrieving the data, delete operation, update operation. So the CRUD operation is for the CRUD operations. We need to have a backend. To create a CRUD operation, at least you need to know one programming language. By using that, you can create a backend, like one fully fledged backend. And the front end is basically a design of the website, so which is just a design of a website, how we want to design, color, stylings and padding, all those things you can apply. CSS you can apply, JavaScript you can apply, and if you don't know CSS and the JavaScript, you can go ahead with the Bootstrap and you can just see over here. So this we have a number of things to learn. Just I have given you the overview of it. I am not explained you what is form, what is nav over here. I have not explained you, but just I have given you the overview of it. So it is very simple, like even one 10th standard person can understand the HTML, CSS. So such simple the course will be there. So the front end is like, it is just like a drinking water. Okay, so back end is like some drinking juice. Okay, you need to little bit, you need to focus on it. So you need to see the taste of it. So that is little bit like the back end. So as you know, in the training will be starting, so you can see the all the concept what I'll be going to teach inside this entire course. So we'll start with the Python basics, just creating like hello world. From the hello world to, we'll be going to develop one fully fledged website. So where one website, like you can just someone, if you just see, you can just see some professional has been built a website. So such level website we are going to build in the training session. So if you are a beginner, there is a no worries, so you can easily, you can just understand over like what other thing is there. Okay, so we'll be seeing the Python framework, that will be working with the Django, and we'll be working with the n number of concepts over here. Okay, so these are all the things will be there over here. So if I just tell you with the current world right now, so you can just see I am working in the company. So here we have been having working with the like Java, we are working with the Java. So same thing, they are also, we are working with the spring boot, all those things. So it is a very easy if you are having a knowledge before joining to any of the company. So if you are having the knowledge like about the particular data, what is the database, front end, back end, so it will be very much helpful in your corporate life. So these are all the things you can just take care about. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can just ask me. So any doubts, Basha King? Understood, at least got idea about Python and the website, all those things. Okay, okay, ma'am, you can go ahead with it.
Okay, thank you for your class, sir.
Yeah.
I think Basha, thanks for your time. So you will be having a class tomorrow at same time, okay, 5 o'clock.
Okay, so ma'am, I'll just share you the recording of the today's session. So who have not joined, you can just
Sure,
share it.
sure.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.